Welcome on board the Love Boat.
Love, exciting and new. I'm aboard. I've been expecting you. The Love Boat.
Soon I'll be making another run.
Oh, the Love Boat. Promises something for everyone. Try to cause for adventure. My mind's on a new romance. Love, oh, won't hurt anymore. It's an open smile on a friendly shore. It's a love. Welcome aboard, it's love. Oh, welcome aboard, it's love.
Is right. Oh my God, I get goosebumps, folks. Wasn't that amazing? Hey, Ed from North Carolina, welcome aboard. From Orlando, Judy. Lydia from Pearland, Texas. I'm loving that. Hey, Sherry from Nebraska. Yes. Oh my goodness. Welcome to all of our valued travel partners. To the last, Beth from Ormond Beach, baby. Loving it in Florida. You know, we're getting a cold front, right? It might be under like 70. Hence why I'm dressed this way. I got to get prepped. It is my favorite time. I say it every year, but it really is my favorite time of the year. This is so great. First of all, it's our last webinar of the year with Connect with Princess. Perfect timing. We have so much to share. And the last webinar wasn't in because we had our sales meeting in Miami, our national sales meeting. So Marsha, she held up the ship. Is that proper? By the way, from Wisconsin where it's snowing, Roxanne, I love it. Isn't Tillamook cheddar from Wisconsin? I think so. Let me know. Put it in the chat. So we have so much to celebrate. I can't even begin to tell you. It has been an amazing year. And today's webinar is really about celebrating that. That was our new TV spot. So if you have any Ted Lasso fans out there, I know I am. Hannah was amazing. It is a twist on the regular Love Boat song that you're all so used to, right? It's like, listen, the Love Boat's iconic. It put cruising on the map. But that song, there's something about the Love Boat song. Welcome aboard, it's love. It is phenomenal. But bringing her on as the godmother of Sun Princess, she is so talented. Oh, Lynn, there's nothing but holiday cheer. Ho, ho, ho. Wait till I tell you the story about everything. Bringing her on to do that rendering of the Love Boat theme song is pretty special. She's the godmother of the Sun Princess. She's renowned, as you know. She's an amazing actress, but she's also an amazing singer and star of stage. So we really are very lucky, and we shot that very quickly. And these are our new spots, and you've probably seen them already. I know I've seen them on TV. We've done a huge buy for wave season, which, by the way, the wave offer started December 16th. So more to come. Lots to celebrate. And of course, I'm always joined. Oh, can't forget this, the Q&As. Yes, you submitted so many Q&As and we've got it. We're always recording this. Even though it's a slow time of year, hopefully not. But if it is, don't worry. You can always see the entire presentation. So if you got to jump off, we get it. And then QR codes. Who knew they really are the craze, right? So please have your cell phone ready. We have our QR codes for a lot of the wave offers. But by the way, we have huge attendance today because we're doing the inside scoop of a lot of stuff. But the Sell 3 Sales Star is, I know why you tuned in. And so we're going to be talking about that. Super excited. So we have the QR code for that. And by the way, that starts today. So if you're not on the webinar, guess what? They're going to miss it. You're up first, best dressed. And look it's my favorite, Marsha.
Hello, everybody.
Oh my
Hi,
God,
Carmen.
Marsha. I'm so happy to see you.
Happy holidays.
Happy everything. Merry everything. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy. I have a new name. Okay. And it's happy. And we have a lot to celebrate. Marsha, I got to tell you, we wanted to be festive. Where'd you go? She does this. It's always technical. It's okay. We'll bring you back in. And not Joe will do
Am I here?
There you are. Hello.
Oh.
Don't leave me solo.
I don't know what
darling.
happened. Wasn't me.
You know what? It wasn't me. That's a song. So, Marsha, I got to tell you, I know you're dressed very festively.
Yes.
So, I shared with you, I wanted to really be dressed up festively today.
Yes,
There's
yes.
so much to celebrate. So I pulled my Mrs. Claus outfit from the
Yeah.
closet that I haven't used in 15 years. Let's just tell you. So
Yeah.
as my kids were growing up, I always wore the Mrs. Claus outfit. This is the original hat. This is the little, I even have boots and
A little
everything. It's like
cake. Mhm.
I go big or go home. Well, guess what? I sent it to the dry cleaner, Marsha, tried to zip it up. That thing would not go past my, it wouldn't even go to my, and I'm looking at my husband and I'm like, get me some Spanx. He goes, honey, you're going to need like crazy glue on your Spanx to be able to get this up, or let's just rip it and tape it. I'm like,
You look
this is-
fabulous, Carmen.
listen, this now you know what my New Year's resolution is going to be, because it can't happen until January 6th because I'm going to be on Sun Princess for my family vacation. I'm going to lose weight so that I can wear that outfit next year. What do you think?
Okay.
And
let's
if
do
not,
it.
we're going to cut it and just tape it and nobody will know. How are you? What are your plans for the holidays?
I'm good. I got kidults that I call that are in Vegas. So I'll be in Vegas for Christmas. I know that's not your traditional Christmas destination, but we're going to
You're
do
making
fun
your own
stuff.
tradition.
We are.
Because
We
you've
are.
got a daughter that got married. So now you have a
I
new member of
do.
the family. You
I
have so
do.
many blessings, right? As
I
well
do.
to
There's so
celebrate.
many.
Do we want to
I can't
pinch
wait.
ourselves? We've been so lucky. This has been an amazing year.
It really has been. It really
It's
has
incredible. And we celebrated recently because we had our national sales meeting. That's why thank you for covering. It was fantastic to have everybody here. Well, I'm in the Fort Lauderdale studio
Look.
today, but there's our amazing sales team.
been. Ooh.
God, look at that. Our national sales team is
These
always
are,
year-end.
they're all rock stars.
They really
They're
are.
all rock
They
stars.
really are.
Yes.
There's me in the center with my good friend Marsha and Terry LeMay.
Mhm.
Ooh, where's Joe? Everybody wants to know where Joe is, right? He
Yeah,
wasn't
where is
there that
Joe in
night.
this picture?
Yeah, he doesn't want to be
Oh,
seen.
that's right. I forgot. He didn't
He
feel
don't want to be
well.
seen.
Yeah.
But look at Attilio. Isn't he a model? Right above the L where it says holidays. That's my man. Right at the O. He just got back from Italy late last night. So I got to tell you, that sales meeting, and this was Joya Beach. So I live in Miami, so I really am very partial to celebrations in Miami because it's my
Yeah.
hometown, right? What can I
Mhm.
tell you? I bleed through and through.
It was an amazing evening.
So that was
That
Joya
was
Beach
great.
Club. Joya Beach Club. And we celebrated our successes for this year, which, by the way, couldn't be possible without the support of our travel advisors.
Without
It's as simple
you.
as that. I'm going to get all
Yep.
the cleanse. So if I start crying, you just take over. I'm having this thing happen. And then again, 'tis the season. So I think all of you saw the news. So we have a new brand president, Gus Antorcha. He started
Yes.
on December 2nd. And then, of course, I'd be remiss if I don't thank John Padgett for his leadership. He'd been with the corporation for 10 years, 3 years as the Princess President. Just an amazing person. And it was great. And we're very, very thankful. And now he's passed the torch to Gus. Actually, I just ran into him in the hallway and said,
Oh, you did?
"Hello." I did. It was great. I said, I'm going to do the last webinar of the season. So
And there's
thrilled
Gus
that-
next to Stanley.
Looky. Hello, Stanley from Santa Clarita. How are you? And I think you posed last week for that picture. Oh, Stanley, we love you. I can't wait to cruise and see you because, on Sun Princess, they did that huge holiday tree and they're going to keep Stanley around dressed in his Santa outfit. You're so cute. Thank you,
Carmen,
Stanley.
there's no surprising you. Like we were trying to surprise Carmen. She's like I knew this was happening.
I know everything. You know what it is? I live in the moment. I live in the moment. All of these beautiful surprises just fill me with joy.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not kidding you.
Hey, Stanley sent me a text message and he
Oh.
said,
Ooh.
be on time. Don't run long.
Uh-oh. Whoops. Wait a second. I thought Stanley was supposed to be sweet and nice. Uh-oh. Stanley, you're not getting anything but coal. You're getting coal under that tree if you miss me. Don't you mess with my Marsha. She's running the show. You're in control. So there's
I'm
our-
in control.
So why? We have so much to be thankful. What an amazing year it's been.
Yes.
Folks, what a difference a year makes. This was not the situation in 23. It was a
Right.
little painful.
Yep.
We're selling boat rides, so it's okay. But the success we had in 24 and the way 25 is shaping up and 26, I think everybody saw the recent release about Black Friday and Cyber Monday was
Yep.
the best in the history of our brand. So it
Yep.
wasn't just 25. It was 26. I mean, it was just, look, I get a little tick in my eyeball because that's a lot of pressure, but it's phenomenal. It was great. Look at all these awards. Why do we put them up, folks? We're humble. It's not about the awards, but what it is, it's a third party endorsement. You use these awards to sell our brand. Condé Nast Traveler was a big one, okay?
Yeah.
Reader's Choice Awards. First time ever we won, and that was for Sun Princess. First time, Condé Nast, Reader's Choice, that's their consumer, so it's not our travel advisors, but I'd use that because they voted Sun Princess as the #1 mega ship, beating out some other mega ships by other lines that are also best in Miami. Not going to say I'm very competitive with my people. We love each other, but we're very competitive. And the fact that Sun Princess won that, it really is a testament to the new build and the future of our brand, right? So thank you to all of you. Thank you to all of you. But hey, stop. Who is that? Is that
me and Cindy?
Look at Marsha. Last Thursday, a week ago yesterday.
Yeah.
You were in New York, your first Travel Weekly, right?
My first Travel Weekly. Yeah.
What'd you think?
It was amazing.
Were you happy?
It's everything I've always heard about. So
and more, right? So I think from now on, you got to go, Marsha. We're going to pick up Cindy. Look at you. You look happier than she does anyway. You look much more happy. She looks jaded and cynical, like Travel Weekly.
Cindy was
5
happy
years
too.
straight.
We were
I'm
both
teasing. I'm
so
giving her a hard
excited.
time. I'll know she's watching the webinar because she'll text me. So I wasn't there, and we were.
Well, you were with your daughter.
I will, and I'll talk about that. Even though I'm not supposed to, it's like secret. We're not supposed to tell what she does.
Okay.
But and I always
it was a
say,
celebration.
You got to live. You got to walk the talk, right? And I always tell the team, health is wealth, comes first, family first, always. And we were nominated for 22 categories, including Sun Princess best new ship.
I know. I wanted Sun to win.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to be greedy. Hello. However, I asked Marsha to do me the favor to join Travel Weekly this year because I was with my daughter in DC, actually in Maryland, Hanover, as she graduated from the Secret Service Academy. So we have a special agent, Roy, in the house, who's currently in DC. Working 12-hour shifts. She's working in that DC cold. But I want to thank you. 22 categories, and look at this. So best shipboard tech. I think you all know that's 3 years
medallion.
Our medallion class experience. It is exclusive to us. We own the patent. It is makes life so easy. If you've never experienced a princess cruise, forget about it. There's nowhere else that you want to be than on a ship that has this. And guess who's the only one that has this?
Princess.
Thank you very much. So thank you for recognizing. Best Travel Advisor Education Program, Princess Academy. 3 years running. This is huge. And it's huge because Jen Weber has taken it on after Natasha passed away. I don't want to get all emotional. And it's really hard. Those were big ships. Big shoes to fill.
Yeah.
And wow, we got it again. So thank you, because the investment this team has made in the Academy is huge. And then this one, knocked me over with a feather. Whoop, whoop.
Woo!
This one, the Academy goes to Marsha Patrick.
Oh my goodness. I yelped out loud. I screamed. It was a little
First time
embarrassing
ever.
because that really shocked me. But we were so appreciative, so proud. There's a lot that goes into that group program. And I think you guys are recognizing the change that we made so that you're getting some better group pricing. So anyway, thank you for that vote.
We've made strides. So before you jump, thank you, Dorothy. We do too. I think we have an amazing educational program. It's not cheap, and it takes a lot of human hours to make sure it is the best in the business. So we appreciate you acknowledging that. I don't want best group program to go by without me saying it is the leadership of Marsha Patrick and her love for groups. She's our group guru, knows it inside and out. Her being on board with our incredible, I just saw Christian here in our office and Ovi and their team.
They're amazing.
And again, Jody Miller, Jen Wright. Actually, I had mentioned that when we were at our national sales meeting in Joya Beach, it was Jody's, was it her 29th anniversary?
I want to say it was like 39. It was more, wasn't it?
No. Really?
It was a lot.
Okay,
Okay, I
we're
can
gonna
have it
we're gonna
wrong.
do a fact check here because I said
Yeah.
29 and you
Mhm.
said I know it was a big number, and
Yeah.
I'm glad that they were there, and I congratulate you, Marcia, for leading this. But you mentioned it. We created a new approach to pricing, right, in our
Yeah.
strategy
Yeah.
in July of 2023. We heard you say, why would you not have a wedge in group pricing and have better pricing when you launch in the group arena and in that
Right.
environment? And we did. We made that
Yep.
huge change. That is a huge change. That is a
It
huge,
is a huge change.
but it's obviously paid off. Congratulations to you, Marcia, for your leadership
Congratulations.
spearheading this. She
Thank
fought
you,
the big
Carmen.
fight.
But
But
thank
I
you
got to
to
tell you,
everybody. Takes a village.
it does. But there's one
Mhm.
award that, whoop, whoop, the cherry on top, or the last bubble in your glass of champagne. Oh my! Is that Alaska? I see.
It might be.
The hills are alive with
This is
drum
this is the
roll.
cherry on top.
Drum roll, please. Drum roll. I need a drum roll. This is a big deal for us. Ta-da! Thank you.
Wow.
Best cruise line in Alaska again. 20-time winner, 18 years running. This is, I can't be, the competition was fierce this year.
It's
Marsha.
all I wanted for Christmas, Carmen.
All I want for Christmas is to win, win, win. And you did. Let me tell you, the competition was fierce.
It really
Thank you,
was.
Sarah. I so appreciate it. Let me tell you, this competition was fierce because there's others that think they're better than us. So I have said, up until now, we've been humbled. I believe that when you win, you should always be humbled, grateful, appreciative, and not let
Yes.
it get, thank you so much, and not let it get to your head. Even though I got to be honest, I'm wearing this because this one didn't fit. This one didn't fit. And if you see, I created a heart in there. Isn't that cute? A little heart. Do you see it? Do you recognize
Yeah.
a little heart in green?
I do. It's
wouldn't
beautiful.
Fit. It wouldn't fit my head because I was so amazingly excited about being able to win again. It's a lucky number. Roll the dice
It
in
is.
Vegas. Roll the dice in Vegas, my friend, 21 times. And I'll tell you, so I have asked Joe that we're going to raise the bar because I think we take it for granted that everybody knows why we're number one. Those of you who've sold
Right.
us know why. And that's why
Right.
you voted us, right?
Right.
But others don't, and they might not have sold our brand. So we're going to get aggressive. We're going to drop that glacier, okay, a little ice cube, in our market, and we're going to tell you why. We're going to get really aggressive. I call it assertive, but in my book, it's always aggressive, right? So I'll try to be assertive and not aggressive. Thank you. Thank you, Barbara.
Thank you all so much
I can't
for your
begin to
votes.
tell you, but the competition is fierce. There's a lot of people that want this. It's a coveted position. When you've done it 21 times, you know, everybody thinks they're better and they're creating a better mousetrap. Well, we're going to tell you why we are. So we're going to raise the
I mean,
bar.
it's hard. It's hard to stay on top, right? So that's one of the hardest things, to stay on top.
Here's the difference. Because when I joined, I said, hey, I've done Alaska on others and they'll remain nameless.
Yeah.
Didn't on ours, I understood why. Our brand doesn't visit Alaska. We live in Alaska year
It's
round.
true.
We're
Yeah.
the fabric of Alaska. We
Yeah.
eat, breathe, live. We are the DNA of Alaska. So you will see in 2025 that we're going to be very, very vocal about what our unique differentiators are and why it is that we are number one and remain so. And I just want to humbly thank you for your vote. It
Yes,
means the
thank you.
absolute world to all of us worldwide, the Princess brand, whether you're on board or ashore. We had a town hall yesterday and Marcia and Cindy Patello's picture was up there and we were recognized and the whole company knows. And we really thank you. So I hope you enjoyed yourself, Marcia. What a
I
great
did.
to be there, right?
It was amazing. Thank you for the opportunity. It was amazing.
Are you kidding? I'm just glad. I did not know what we won. So when I found out that we won in groups, I was like, karma. The stars
Yeah.
and the moon aligned for
Yeah.
you to be there, my friend, and accept
That's
that
so true.
and
It's
accept
so
that
true.
award because you've championed groups. So
Thank
let's
you.
move on because you know what? That
All
was
right.
so 2024, Marcia. Hello.
It's all
Let's
about
move forward.
wave.
You know what I'm told all the time? You're only as good as your last big deal or your last good year. So 24, out with the old, in with the new.
In with the new.
Let's talk about wave season and how are we going to not replicate 24, but do even better, right? So we want to make sure that everybody is very much aligned with what we're doing for wave season, which by the way, our wave offer, last year we had such a great wave that we replicated it. We started it Monday, December 16th. We wanted to really align you with our offers before January 6th because it'll be too late. And I know all of you are going to go and have an amazing holiday season. And if you are spending time with your families, that's why we decided to kick off the offer. So let's talk about it.
Let's go.
Started December 16th, running it through February 28th, because February is the month of love. But, you know, at Princess, we love you year round. Just saying.
And we listen because you guys have told us that the longer ramp, the longer we have the offer out there, the easier it is for you to get the clients to understand the offering and to get them booked. So we're giving you lots of time for this amazing offering.
To be able to communicate it, get your arms around it, get really, because listen, you have a lot of pressure. You know, we live in our princess world, which is a beautiful one. However, it's a love world. But you all have to sell everybody. So we want to make it as easy. One of our goals is to be a pleasure to do business with and being able to give you the offers with a bigger runway or a longer runway, I should say, to allow you to promote us. So come aboard sale up to 40% off, third and fourth guest free, $99 reduced, and a free room upgrade. We have thrown everything but the kitchen sink up against this offer.
Right.
And I know it's going to be successful because we're seeing it.
And we didn't talk about Plus and Premier, but those can be added as well.
That is correct. Best in the business, my friend. Best in the business still. I've sailed other cruise lines, and I can attest that ours continues to be truly seamless, no hidden fees. With us, more is really more. It's not more as being less. Just thought I'd throw that in there. And then December 19th, today. Isn't today the 19th?
Yep, it is today. Starts today.
Through the so this is an insider scoop. I kind of like it. Our end of year sale, up to 40% off, free room upgrades, free third and fourth, and instant savings of $200. That is pretty spectacular. So again, we've layered in some of these, right? We really want you to change up the communication and the conversation with your clients. So fantastic, starting today through the 22nd.
Insider scoop, Carmen. You love an insider scoop.
I know these get me in trouble. Do you know that? It's okay.
Well, this one we got permission to share. You're good.
Listen, if my day job doesn't work out, right?
You could be Mrs. Santa.
Okay, that's enough. No. So January 2nd through the 5th of January. That is amazing. Just in time, I get back on the 4th. New year, new destinations, up to $200 instant savings, up to 40% off, free room upgrade, and the third and fourth free, right?
Correct.
So again,
yes.
Layer it in, prepare now, know who to communicate, get a lot of rest if you need it, because come 2025, we're hitting the ground running and we're not letting up.
Yeah. And be top of mind with your clients, because as families gather, that's when they start talking about vacations for the coming years, right? So make sure you're top of mind and in that conversation.
And I'll tell you, don't just talk 25, folks. You will have found that there's a great amount of business that has already been booked for 2025. Doesn't mean we're sold out. I can guarantee you we're never sold out. Unless we're 110% plus, we're not sold out. Okay. We're going strong. So 25 is very much in play, but we're seeing a huge base loading for 2026. So the dialogue should be both 25 and 26. If you're going to serve up Alaska in 25, serve it up for 26. If you're going to serve up Caribbean, serve it up for 26. Seriously. And then the better than best price guarantee has been extended, which is phenomenal, because this lets you put your money where your mouth is when you're talking to your clients, or our money where our mouth is, not theirs. Sorry about that. Oops. I meant we are putting, it's kind of like that. Was that Colgate that used to say, put your money where your mouth is? Was it Colgate?
I think so. I think it was Colgate.
You know, I'm a marketer and I love marketing. If it sticks with you, I mean, it's a good campaign. That's why the Love Boat sticks, because it's iconic and everybody knows. So they can book with confidence. Qualifying cruises booked by December 15th. Did I read that right?
2025. Yes, you did read that right.
This was wonderful. And available on 25, 26, and even 2027 sailings. So that again, we're layering this stuff on, right? We're just giving you all the tools you need to succeed.
So it's not likely that this will happen, but if it does, there is a form that you fill out. It's on OneSource. You'd submit that, and then we will do the price check. it has to be an identical cruise that's showing on princess.com for
That's
a
right.
lesser price. And we get you 120% of the difference as an onboard credit.
And I mean, we've had this guarantee in for a little bit, so we've tested it, right?
We
And
have,
we
yes.
very little, like less than a handful.
Yeah.
Because there's always those that want to catch us, but it's okay. We made it right. Love this.
And then we asked Joe to put together a little grid for you guys so that you could easily tell when the sales are on. And then also you're always asking about the promo codes. So promo codes are here as well. Hopefully you find that helpful. And then there's a QR code here at the top right. Download flyers, banners, the voyage lists for each of these sales, what voyages are applicable. And of course, more information there. Social media assets so that you can share these wonderful sales with your clients.
And this is big. So I want us to continue this. Again, keeping open to feedback, trying to be a pleasure to do business with, to support your efforts, making it easy. I know we're not easy. I know I've only been here 2.5 years, and NXS, NYS, NXS was a group. It was a band. Like, hello, where do we get this? I mean, how do you keep track? So
Right.
it behooves us. That's a Neil Rippin word, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
He's so British. It behooves us to make it easy for you. Put it up there so that you've got it. Do the QR codes. Give them the
Yes.
flyers. Turn around key
And-
stuff that you use.
And by the way, we are still working on a solution for like just something to keep our promo code straight for you. We're still working on a solution for that. We heard you loud and clear there as well.
Okay. You see that?
Okay.
Woo. Thank you, Joe. I know
listen.
it's extra work for you. Remember, it's performance time of the year. Oh, the performance reviews, Joe. That just puts you up a notch because you are performing. I love it.
This is a reminder and a shout out to Carmen and all the hard work she does for her
Boy.
Facebook page. So make sure that you've liked Carmen on Facebook and recommend that others like Carmen on Facebook. You get insider scoops, you get product news, limited time offers, and her posts are shareable. So I actually even share Carmen's
laughing.
posts because
Marsha,
it's
I'm
nice
laughing.
and easy. Why?
Because it's not me, it's Joe that posts. I can post. He does it all.
Carmen,
So,
you're
you know,
supposed to take credit. Listen
no,
to you.
because it's not my credit to take, it's his. But I got to be honest, I made a commitment to him. This is one of my goals and KPIs
Yeah.
so that I could keep my job. 25 is for me to start posting and sharing, and even for our sales team it is, because other folks out there that have their Facebook pages have a lot more fans than we do. I have not been as engaged. I am on my personal page. As you know, I put a lot on my personal page.
Yeah.
I mix a little business there because this is all business. I just like the fact that, we always, every post we put, thank you, Joe, for being Carmen. Oh, at least you're not Miranda, which is good. Contracting your travel advisor is really critical to us, right? We want the business book through you. So this is going to be a big KPI for all of us next year. Go ahead and like me. You don't have to love me, but just love me. I feel like Sally Field. They love me. They really love me. They like me. They really like me. So thank you,
Give
Joe, for all
Carmen
your
the
hard
like.
work.
We really appreciate it.
I'll take
And there's
a
lots
like.
of great content there.
And you can share it because I guarantee you have, first of all, our travel advisors are bigger influencers than anybody I know, just so you know. And they have a bigger following than I could ever have. But more importantly, they are the experts, right? So when you share our post, it is that third-party endorsement. So we thank you in advance. It's a big, big goal for us next year. And so thank you for your support in advance as always. We just want to raise that bar.
Thank you. Well, here we are to talk about Sanctuary Collection. So
wait, let me have my moment.
You're zen? Are you zenning out on me?
I am, but I don't even, that I talk in my sleep. I don't think I have zen moments. I'm the only one that meditates. I have that Calm app, and my husband sees me going to the balcony and he's like, are you meditating? I said, yes. He comes out, he goes, why do you have two phones? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm multitasking. He goes, I don't think that's what meditation is. So that's another one of my goals for 25, a New Year's resolution, Marsha. I've given you 3 right there.
Yes.
Wait to hear yours.
You've got a lot going on.
Yeah.
Sanctuary Collection. So like Carmen said, 2 weeks ago, we had our sales meeting and Carmen was watching our wonderful team present. So I stepped away and had the pleasure of doing a deep dive on Sanctuary Collection with Lorna, who is our VP and is, so involved in the success of the Sanctuary collection.
It's her
So
passion project, by the way.
it is.
what
It
this
is. And I loved hearing her speak. Every time she talks to us, I learn something new. So we just want to reimagine, repeat that, share that, make sure you all understand what the offerings are for Sanctuary collection.
So let's go through it, because most
Yes.
of our travel partners have shared with me. They sell this ship within a ship
They do.
concept on other brands that have it. You know the brands that have it, the ship within a
I
ship.
do.
We were late to this game, about a decade. So I know that the teams inside, mostly the commercial team, they get very nervous when you come out with a new concept. And I just say to them, folks, it's a new concept for us as a brand. We were late to the game, about a decade late, quite frankly. From the moment I joined, I said, why don't we have this? That really speaks to a luxury subset of clients that want this experience. And it's successful on other brands, two of which are mass market brands, right? And one is a premium brand. So we needed to enter the space. But the way Lorna's passion project works, because I was with her every step of the way, was easy. Be the best in class. And so let's talk about it, right? If you do not know.
Exactly. And you know what, Carmen? I got ahead of myself, and let's show a little video about our Sanctuary collection.
Fantastic. That was pretty zen, don't you think?
Amazing.
Serves it up beautifully. Beautifully.
I saw a note. Our own internal star, Geraldine, just shared that she was in the Sanctuary on Sun in October and loved it.
Phenomenal. Sun and Star. Let's go through it. Sun and Star are the only two ships in our fleet that will have this exclusive ship within a ship experience, from sunrise to sunset. So it really is next level service, right? I think in the Hannah spot you saw, right, that we even included the gentleman at the pool was from the Sanctuary collection, just to kind of like fold that in.
Yeah.
I love talking about, because listen, love exclusive access to the Sanctuary Club. Love that these are luxurious staterooms, right? All cruise lines have luxurious staterooms. Love that we have private restaurants. Phenomenal. But Princess Premier included is the game changer right there.
Right.
Thank you, Lydia. It is stunning. It is a stunning space. It is a large space, folks. You don't even know you're on a ship. I thought I was in Ibiza or Saint-Tropez. I mean, seriously, with those cabanas, if you didn't know you were on a ship, you wouldn't know, right?
Yep.
The Premier package really allows this to be all-inclusive, turnkey. You're not nickel and dime. Truly, truly, truly. And then the suite lounge access for the Sanctuary suite guest is pretty awesome. And of course, it's all of our suites, right?
Yep.
The full component.
Every suite.
Suites, about 124, and the 12 veranda balconies, right?
Right.
So it gives you different layers, which is really important, because if you have a family, whether it's the grand or whether it's me, I am not going to buy a full suite for my kids. I'm just not, but I'll put them in a veranda very happily.
Right.
So pretty cool. And then Premier, by the way, look how beautiful the medallion pin is, right? It has that gorgeous, like copper
rose, kind of rose.
Love that color. So here are the benefits if you did not know that we raised the bar on Premier, because again, in being a pleasure to do business with, what does that mean, Marcia? We want to listen to you, because you are the ones who have the pulse on the business and the pulse on your clients that you entrust to be our guests. So I'm a big believer in constructive criticism is a gift. It is a gift. You give me a gift. Don't tell me what's right. I want to hear what's not perfect, because that way we can make it better. And you all told us, really, Premier, this is what you need. So not only do we have this incredible Sanctuary collection and having this exclusive, these venues, right, which are phenomenal, but unlimited Premier beverage package, top shelf up to $20. Unlimited, where before it used to be limited, not anymore. unlimited Medallion Net Max for up to 4 devices. By the way, you can only get Medallion Net Max if you either have Princess Plus or Princess Premier. You can't even buy
Can't
it.
even buy it.
Can't
Yeah.
even buy it. My son bought Princess Premier, just so you know,
Mm-hmm.
because he's an unlimited kind of guy, because he's bringing on his gaming stuff. I'm like, are you kidding me? Mom, you just brought it to a whole new level. I can game on. I'm like, you're on a vacation with your fiance. Do you really want to game? Whatever. So obviously,
That's funny.
4 devices, which is fantastic. I don't even have 4 devices. I have 2, but I'll take
Right.
the 4. Daily
Yeah.
crew, our onboard family. That's gratuities. Unlimited specialty dining. That was big.
That's a drop the mic
Woo!
edition. Like
Amen.
specialty
And-
dining as much as you'd like.
Unlimited prefix, the beautiful new casual dining locations, right? If they participate, unlimited. I love that. Unlimited. I don't want to say free. Free cheapens the brand. No. It is unlimited. That is what that is, which is really, so prefix is interesting. So Lydia wants to know what that is. So we had originally, earlier in the year, talked about this, casual dining experience and how we changed up Plus and
Yep.
Premier. And so Alfredo's is a perfect example, right? You used to
It
go in
is.
there, you can do a la carte. If
Mm-hmm.
you wanted to do, not if you've got Premier, you go. It's unlimited.
Right.
But even at Plus, so sometimes folks got really upset about that. I never thought people were so passionate about that, but they are. I get it. And change isn't always easy, but it has really
Well,
allowed us to even create a better service, right? Level.
Yeah.
Because you
And
don't
our
have to
pizza.
spend
Our
it.
pizza is so popular. But you
Slice
still
is
get
amazing.
pizza by the slice as well. So
So
it's,
this
you still
is a
get as
fixed,
much pizza as
it's
you like.
a fixed price on a menu, which will give you an appetizer, a main course, and a dessert, right?
Yes.
And that's what it is. So hopefully, Lydia,
Right.
that helps you. And make sure you do the QR codes because you'll see, because we have all sorts of information on dining, period.
Absolutely.
And
We
again,
will call it out.
Ocean Now, delivery, everything. Again, Sanctuary Collection is exclusive on Sun and Star Princess. I'll tell you, we're getting rave reviews.
We
And-
are.
Oh, there it is. You serve that up.
So you know what? Lorna
Fabulous.
also talked about lots of like surprise and delight moments. And I just noticed that, they have this little duck up here, like it's got the Sanctuary Collection coloring, and they surprised a guest with the little duck in their room. It's a special edition Sanctuary Collection duck. You know,
And
how
the duck's
people-
in the pool. Did you see him in the pool? How
Exactly.
cute he is?
Yeah. So there's all
And
those
talk
little
about-
moments.
Surprise and delight, can I tell you? They also have, you know how we get the princess bags in our regular rooms, right, which are
Yes.
phenomenal. The
Yes.
Sanctuary Collection, I have one of those little ducks.
I want that bag. I want
I
the
love
bag.
that bag is amazing. It is my
Yeah.
go-to bag. It is gorgeous. Looks like the duck, that beautiful color. And then
Yeah.
I love the Sanctuary Club. You see that backdrop with the bell? Who is that ringing the bell?
Oh, who is that?
Who is that?
Here.
Do we know? It looks
I think
familiar.
She
That's all
looks
I'm gonna say.
familiar.
So when
She
you ring
does.
the bell, a beautiful butlered hand with white glove service comes out, surprises you through that beautiful greenery with either a
With your
glass of
favorite
champagne-
thing.
glass of champagne, bubbly, incredible. So there it is, third-party endorsements. You're not hearing it from us. This just launched October 14th. So as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty early in the cycle. But wait, there's more. Right?
On sale now. And I want to share too, Lorna shared 2 weeks ago that as we talked about listening to feedback, right? So some of the initial feedback was there wasn't enough shade in the area. So they have resolved that. They heard the feedback and they have added plenty of shady areas in Sanctuary Collection. So we listen and we learn and we improve.
And that's what it's all about, right? And by the way, if you were not on 2 weeks ago, Lorna, I wasn't on either, but Lorna did a great job, and we do have these recordings. So if you
We
want to
do.
see an in-depth how this passion project came to play, she is the subject matter expert. She's been there engineering it from the get-go, right? From the ground up.
Yep.
And then again, we've extended the Sanctuary limited time offer of $1,400 or more off of this Sanctuary Collection. I really believe in order for us to break through in this category, our travel advisors know how to sell it, Marcia, because I hear it.
Yep.
I'm at
They do.
conferences. They've been asking us for this. Well, you've asked, we've delivered, now you need to sell it. But it takes time, right? We have to educate
does.
people and let them know that we have it. So we've created all the assets, the offers. We continue to promote it, which is the critical part. What more? can
QR
we do?
code below.
What
so you
more
can get
can
the
we
flyer
do?
and the offers.
Oh, yeah. What more can we do? What do you think?
There's a lot more we can do.
Ah,
But just so you can get a glimpse of what the savings are like,
fabulous.
by balcony, by mini suite, by suite savings, it's an incredible deal. And it was extended just so that we can continue to get the word out about how wonderful Sanctuary Collection really is. But what can we do more? Can we do more, Carmen?
I always say yes.
Yeah?
I never say no. I say yes, we can do more. Ah, starting today. This is another inside scoop. Starting today, you all know we love to kick off the new year with a sell 3, sale something. Last year
Yes.
we did sell 3, sale sun, because we had the sun 3-day inaugural.
Yes.
Well, I said, we want attention on Sanctuary. Sell 3 Sanctuary Collection staterooms, either on
Yep.
Sun or Star.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you want, you can book them in 25, 26, 27. If it's open to sell,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
it'll count. You only
Yep.
sell 3, and you will be invited to the incredible Star Princess North America offering, right? When we launch
Yes.
her in North America in November, there will be a 2-night by invitation only. It is not for sale. You can't get on unless you have a special invite. And if you
You'll be on with Carmen and the sales team.
Ooh, I'm doing the dome. I'm doing the piazza dining. I'm doing it all. And sell 3, you will sail free, limited
Yes.
stateroom capacity. I think they've only given us 200 staterooms. So
Yes.
there's
And
the QR code.
I know we're going to get this question. I'm not even looking at the comments, but I know someone's going to ask. So this special starts today. So unfortunately, if you booked something previously, it doesn't count for this, but you can sell additional starting today, and you get all the way through February 28th, right? To be able to book this and be qualified. And there's lots of information here for you. So on how to get qualified, how to submit your qualified bookings, scan the QR code. You can also see all of this information if you're not scanning the QR code on OneSource.
Yes. And offer details, voyage list. Yay is right, Jenny. Comparison chart. And why did we start it today versus us waiting till January 6th is because I didn't want to do that. For those of you that are selling it already, you should be rewarded. So
Yep,
the moment
start
we
now.
decided to launch it, we start now, and we're in the middle of wave, and we got price guarantees. I mean, we've got so many assets to give you and so many tools to sell. I can't wait to host you on board the beautiful Star Princess in November.
Yay!
I know.
So exciting.
So
I love these.
It's exciting and new, don't you know?
And then we've got a lovely flyer for you specifically on Sanctuary Collection. So you can get that out to your clients, our guests, and get them excited and get them booking Sanctuary Collection on the beautiful Sun and Star Princess, both on sale now.
And they've been on sale. So
Yeah.
please, if you didn't see Lorna's webinar, I gotta mention that again. Thank you, Christine. I so appreciate that, because I'll tell you, it's better than anyone that's out there. It just is. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right. We're raising the bar, and we did. So
Yep.
I'll say,
And
but
you,
Sun
it was your
Princess.
it was your brainchild to do the comparison chart. So that is also on
Critical.
OneSource and in that QR code.
Yeah, and I did that with Plus and Premier. It does not make me a popular person with others, but it's okay. It's not a popularity
Hey,
contest. It's not.
It's
a
truth in
popularity
advertising. It's
It
truth in
is.
advertising.
That's why we're going to address this Alaska, these folks thinking they're better than
Yeah.
us. We're going to address it the same way with the comparison chart. But the
Yeah.
Sun Princess is sailing now through
Yeah.
March of this year, 7-day Eastern and Westerns, okay?
Yes.
Caribbean.
Mhm.
And obviously, I'm sailing for New Year's, super excited.
You
December
are?
28th. Europe, starting in April. And then our Star Princess debuts fall of 25 in Europe. But then she'll be here in the Caribbean as well. That commitment to Caribbean sailing is huge.
It is huge.
Really, really done a lot of home port strategies. This
Mhm.
year, as you know, Grand Princess will be out of San Juan, more to come next year
Yeah.
in 25. And we already started out of Port Canaveral with Caribbean Princess. It's going really, really well. So we have a huge, huge commitment. And let's talk about those sailings. Let's go through
Yes.
just a few of them, because I don't want us to run long, because then it's going to
Yeah.
be my fault and not yours.
So there's hot Sanctuary Collection sailing. So
Love it.
these are sailings that, as of yesterday, still had Sanctuary Collection space available.
Okay, I'm
So-
sorry. I
Yeah.
did a check on that price per day
Yeah.
in a mini suite with Sanctuary Collection, which includes Premier,
Yes.
and that's not a typo.
It's shocking, right? Yes.
Wow.
You are literally not getting any hotel room, just a room for that. No.
Tell me about it. I'm going to
Nope.
a show on Saturday. Apparently, it's my holiday present from my husband because I don't do presents. That's what I told you about. I think
Yeah.
our gift is being together with family. So I'm big about, I don't want to do the commercial stuff for
Right.
I did it when they were kids, okay?
Yes, exactly.
Why do I want to do it now? No, I want us just to be together and let's celebrate the blessings that we have, you know, everything we have.
Agreed.
But I'll tell
I
you,
love that.
he paid for these tickets for this show. I looked at him, I said, "Are you nuts for what you paid? I could go in Sanctuary Collection." No. Anyway, whatever. But that's
14-day
amazing.
Spanish Passage, Fort Lauderdale to Barcelona, March
Beautiful.
22nd, 2025.
Phenomenal. Give me another one.
We've got
Sorry.
another one. 7-day Mediterranean with France and Spain. That's
Beautiful.
October 15th. That's got a lot of time, lead time on it. October
that's on
15th,
Star.
2025. That's on a brand new Star. Yes.
Beautiful. And available in all categories. Phenomenal. So you can even do a balcony
Absolutely.
stateroom. And then, friends in Italy. Barcelona
7-day
to
Mediterranean.
Civitavecchia. Phenomenal. That's on Sunday,
there's
April
several
5th,
dates.
26th. Plenty of offer dates, right? And a 7-day,
Yep.
right? Phenomenal.
Mhm.
Fiorenza, 314, 450.
7-day Mediterranean.
Incredible. Athens
Greece
to
and Italy.
Civitavecchia. Fantastic. How
October
can you go
4th.
wrong? And available in all
cannot.
categories. Okay.
7-day Western Caribbean with Mexico, round trip Fort Lauderdale. This is beautiful Star Princess. If you can believe it, November 15th, December
That's like
13th.
its first real 7-day voyage, I believe.
It is.
So
it
even
is.
on the first 7-day voyage, we're offering
In Florida, out of
that
Florida,
price.
yeah.
Wow,
Mhm.
that's incredible. On Star Princess, nonetheless.
So there's lots of opportunity, you guys. Get the word out. I highly suggest that you look at that comparison chart. If you're selling the ship within a ship on others, which I'm sure you guys are because you're just pros at this, then you absolutely have guests and clients that will want to sail Sanctuary with Princess.
You know what I'll sell? You know what I'd say, Marcia? They've
Mhm,
sold the
mhm.
rest. Now sell the best.
Sell the best. Ah, I love it. You're good at that,
Do
Carmen.
you think I'm a pretty face? Is that all I am to you, Marcia? Is that all I am to you?
No, there's a lot
I
going
love
on
it.
in the noggin.
That's why, this didn't
News,
fit, remember?
notes, and reminders, and we've got
Didn't fit.
something exciting to share, near and dear to my heart. The Dine line. I should have done a drum roll for that.
Oh, a drum roll. We should have started with this. This has been the bane of my existence, for goodness sake.
The Dine line. Oh, there it
This
is.
is bigger.
Better
This
late than
is
never.
Bigger. I'm sorry. It's bigger than the South, 3 Sanctuary Sail
Yeah.
Star. Sorry, it is.
Dine line is live. It is live. So you can make reservations for traditional and reservable dining. You can do specialty dining. And also we are now adding experiential dining that can be booked prior to getting on board the ship. That's exciting. Like the
So experiential, like 360 and Spellbound,
Yep,
that kind of thing?
Yep.
Ah.
Chef's table, Camus wine dinner.
Yes,
all of those.
Geraldine.
Yes.
The Dine line has arrived. Thank you,
Yeah.
Cheryl. Amen. Because this was the bane of my existence.
Yes.
You know how many complaints I would get?
Again,
Especially under 50.
so
guests
Carmen,
from 8 to
this
50.
is another huge one.
Painful.
Like this makes me so proud because this is another huge one where
that you championed.
You asked and we listened, right? Like we heard you loud and clear that this was a big gap for us. And the team behind the scenes that pulled this off, we cannot thank them enough. Christian and Jen Wright and that entire team that heard you, heard us, and then pulled it together to put this, to give us this opportunity to talk to someone to book our dining. It's a huge commitment. And I just couldn't be more proud of the fact that, they were able to pull this off and make all this better for us.
Listen, I'm taking a deep breath because I've had to deal with this since I got here in my family vacation, which has been over New Year's the last 2 years. And again, this year. And that was the thing. We were over 8 guests, but under 50. And that was the disconnect. I considered it a service failure, quite frankly.
Yeah.
And I don't like to be negative, but I'm also a realist. And I said, we're missing a huge opportunity. And I want to thank you again because you championed it. So you thought you won the group award this year? My friend,
if we can do this, right?
Forever, because this really, really addresses that sweet spot of 8 to 50 or 49, 50. It's just so phenomenal. And again,
so amazing.
You can purchase Princess bundles, which by the way, you get commissioned on.
Yep.
So we did a soft launch. This was pretty awesome.
Yep, just to make sure that the team was ready, because once we put that number out there, we know it's live and they need to be ready. So they did a soft launch. So when you called into 1-800-Princess and then hit the prompts to end up with, a dining question, you were getting this team of people for the last couple of weeks, I think it was.
Right.
So they're nice and tried and true. They know the kind of questions that are come up. They're ready to resolve issues for you. And if they can't resolve the issue, they can reserve the dining, right? While we figure out whatever the issue is that's happening possibly with the app or your ability to do it yourself.
Exactly.
So end of the day, you can call them and get your dining confirmed for you. Amazing. And then, we don't do it
on the phone,
sorry.
Patty. On
I
the
went
phone.
backwards.
Look at Patty's question. Is this booked through the app or it's on there's the number. Oh my goodness. Pause right there. Take a picture. We have a QR code. We have it all available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Because I remind everybody, we're a global brand, right?
Yep.
We're selling all over the world. So the question is, you can do it on your app, right? But again,
You can.
the painful part, is people and our travel advisors that do it for their clients, that
Yeah.
8 to 50 was just, it was getting to me. It was just
Right.
So
And if
having
you think
this
about it, it's the
call.
technology, right? So we could do up to 8 because that's easily done. But then when you had groups larger than that, it was hard to really confirm that in the systems, right? So if you have a group that would like
Go,
to dine together
Lisa.
larger than 8, you should call,
Lisa's
and they're
calling
going to
now.
help you.
Truth
Calling
in advertising.
now.
Lisa called, multitask, and tell us if it's working if you get through. Because I'm going to call too, because I got to test everything.
It's live.
805 Dine, which is 3463. Official launch was December 17th, but we waited to tell you at today's webinar, even though we went out with a press release, just so you know, 24/7. I'm loving this, loving it.
Thank you guys for all your
Thank you.
feedback.
Thanks for your
heartfelt
patience,
sharing
too.
and your patience. Absolutely.
Yes.
And thank you for the team that pulled this off for us. It's huge.
They are amazing.
So which dining room offers what? There's an FAQ on this. There's a QR code here. Download the flyer for the dining room listing by ship. It tells you which ones they all have traditional, flexible, and welcome anytime, but it tells you what actual dining room on each of the ships, because that can vary.
Right.
So that's a nice handy tip there for you. And then we've got fleet-wide dining guide, comprehensive list of the dining venues. You can scan here for the dining guide flyer. It gives you dining times, if there's a charge, if it's applicable, complimentary. The question about casual dining is covered here, casual versus specialty.
Right.
So make sure you scan and get all the details. And again, if you're not quick enough to get your phone out to do this, all of this resides in one source for you as well.
Your one-stop shop, I like to say. Phenomenal. This is like, thank you to the team. Thank you, Joe, and the whole team for putting this together, because this is reference guides. We want to make your life easier. Dining is really important to the experience.
It's very important.
On any cruise, in any vacation you are, especially if you're in a family, dining is, this is where you're breaking bread, and you don't want it to be a pain point or a service failure. So hallelujah. Thank you all for this.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
I said all I wanted for Christmas was to win Alaska, but I think I need to be greedy, and I wanted this too. So
let me tell you, your greed pays off. It's making me happy. And then Circle Pacific 26. This is big.
So you guys should have heard about this, because we did talk about it already. But we bit the bullet and we changed our 2026 World Cruise to our Circle Pacific that covers the most destinations we've ever offered. You are seeing Australia and New Zealand, Hawaii in the South Pacific, Asia, Japan, Alaska and the Pacific Coast, and then Panama Canal. It's 115 days. Or you can do the 131-day option if you start in Fort Lauderdale.
115 is not enough for me. I got to do the one.
Well, it's your back door. You got to get on in Florida.
And I'm doing Premier, so I got to go.
Of course, you got to do Premier. Go big or go home. And then 45 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. There's lots of people that check those visits off, and you're covering a lot of them in this one cruise. Here's the itinerary. It is extensive. It is amazing. I think you're going to have lots of clients who are ready to do something just a little bit different from the world and do the Circle Pacific. It's checking off a lot of boxes for people. And then
Alaska. It includes Alaska. Who's number one in Alaska? Who's number one in Alaska?
Whoop, whoop, us.
Included. Phenomenal.
And we've got the best deal ever. So we extended. So it was supposed to end. This deal was going to end January 31st. That was going to be the
December
early booking
31st.
discount.
December 31st.
I'm sorry, December 31st. I misspoke. It was going to end December 31st. We've got it extended just for a couple of days. It will not be extended past this.
Okay.
That will be January 2nd. So that's a new insider tip for you. This is an incredible offering. Imagine doing something like the Circle Pacific and you're sailing for 115 or 130 plus days.
Wow.
And you have gratuities covered. Your drinks are included. Unlimited specialty dining is included as well. And it's incredible. I mean, who could go on a voyage this long and have all those things included? It is over $10,000 per person in value.
Huge. Phenomenal. But when she says it's not going to be extended past January 2nd, we mean it. It took a lot of twisting arms, right? Fantastic. Yep. Thank you for letting us touch upon that. We got a lot of stuff going. Oh, holiday hours, important, right?
We don't have a QR code here, but take a quick picture with your phone so you have our hours.
And that's normal. So just know that we're closed the 25th and the 1st of January, right? We like to give our teams that very well-deserved break. I mean, these folks are on, year round. So I think it's important to allow them. You see partners
absolutely
that are closed. I mean, for me, it's the 25th, the 1st. I want to thank them. They work very, very
absolutely
hard. Okay. And then all channels closing at 5 p.m. on the 24th and the 31st.
And the 30th.
And I'm hoping you're taking those days off and recharging, right?
Yes.
Reinvigorating, getting back with even more excitement for 2025. So thank you for bringing that up. That's great that we shared it for those of you. And then Q&A, we got about 3 minutes. I think we can squeeze a few Q&As in.
Yeah, I think we can.
And put those QR codes up. We love those
I'm
QR
putting them
codes.
up.
There they
you
are.
Go.
That way anything, because I'm always told, that's another one of my New Year's resolutions, Marsha, that I'm going to slow down my pace in my speaking for 2020.
Oh, I think you've already started doing that.
I have, because you have that effect on me, Marsha. You calm me down. You tone me up.
We're a good team.
Okay. Will any sanctuary collection staterooms sold within the month of December count towards this? No, we already answered that. We started today, right?
Starting December 19th.
Today is the day. So anything from this moment on is part of that sell 3.
Yes. Are you planning to have the entire fleet have a sanctuary class?
So that's a great question. So we have chosen Sun and Star as we've launched this because they're brand new ships, right? They're new builds and we could do this very easily. Let's sell out Sun and Star. Let's make it a success. And then let's see. I never say no to anything.
Yeah.
You never know. If things succeed, let's replicate it.
That's what Lorna said. She's like, sell this and then we will have a recipe.
Thank
for
goodness.
success.
Oh my God. We're on the same page. Good. I don't want to get fired. Right. Awesome. Are there going to be promos for groups? I'm sorry. This is the question is for you because you're the group guru. Are there going to be any promos for groups during wave season?
Yeah. So we don't have group specific promos. So our promotions, limited time offers, you can book those into your group in most cases, right? Every once in a while, there'll be something that's not combinable, but most things combine with your group. So you can either book the group fare that you locked in, or you can book the limited time offer that's available at the time that you're making the booking.
Yeah, there are a few like Princess Picks, which is very the old pack and go kind of thing. That's really, and we've had less and less of that. Yeah, we have less and less last minute space. So we really do have a very generous combinability. Do I need to be a specialist before selling the Sanctuary collection and qualifying? You do not have to be a specialist. We do recommend you take our Princess Academy, right? Because we do have a section on Sanctuary collection. So if you want to just beef up your experience or your knowledge base, I'd recommend going on to the Academy and just looking at the Sanctuary collection module. But you don't have to be an expert to sell it. Just sell it.
Yeah.
And join us on Star. You can be a star with Marsha. Are there plans to update Princess Academy soon? Yes. So every new year that we start, we have new modules because our academy is very different than anybody else's training programs. You have to re-certify pretty much and stay. We have a lot going on here.
Yes,
you didn't notice.
We do.
Oof, never a dull moment. I'm waiting for it to slow down. And so we want to make sure that you've got fresh, like just think about it. We just added Sanctuary. We made changes to Princess Premier. So as we do these updates to the brand, always go in and we'll have these new modules that you have to take so you can keep your status.
Yes. And our specialist, Jen Weaver, I want to give her credit. She actually goes through and does updates. She's slowly updating all of the material. As you can imagine, there's a lot of material in the Academy. So she's slowly going through and updating each of these sections to make it relevant to today. And they're also learning that they're going to try and not put things in that could have a short lifespan, right? So we're going to focus on things that are tried and true for Princess, and then things that might change, we're going to try and avoid putting those in because that they change and then they have to be removed, right?
Exactly.
So yes, it's a work in progress.
So Marcia, because we're at the top of the hour, we're actually a minute over, which is not a bad thing. I just want to kind of wrap it up. You know, it's been an amazing year. I want to thank you for your leadership. And,
thank you, Carmen.
Being on
Thank you.
I adore you. You know that. I mean, you keep me sane, for goodness sake. And I want to thank really our entire sales team. And the entire teams inside, outside. You know, it has been an amazing year, and we will continue to thrive in 2025. But more importantly, I want to thank our travel partners, right?
Yes.
Without you, we could not be in the position that we are. We could not be shining. We could not be winning these awards. You know, your support means everything.
Really does. Thank you.
And I'm going to say Merry everything.
Happy holidays.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, continued health and success for 2025. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Carpe
Enjoy your
diem.
families. We will see you in the new year. Bye from Stanley.
So cute, Stanley.
Oh, look who's Stanley.
Look who it is. You're live. Oh, he did that on purpose. You know, he's everybody's favorite.
No, he's ducking.
Oh, please, Joe.
Everybody.
Thank you all.